One of the biggest things that a wake-up call was towards the end of spring training, there was a day where I think we had like 10 or 15 guys get released, and it's like, okay, yeah, this really is a job.
In his second season with the Eugene Emeralds, catcher Mike Miller is already seeing the difference between life as a college ball player and life as a pro.
There's certain things that you do and you don't do because it's a lot different than college ball, especially just the way you act on the field. It's a little more like rah-rah in college than it is here.
That's the greatest part about Michael's attitude, is how much he loves the game.
From playing catch in the backyard through Michael's college days at Dallas Baptist, Greg Miller was able to be right there to see his son's baseball life unfold. But when Major League Baseball's draft plucks your son from home and takes him 4 states away, what do? You hop on a plane.
Last year when we were in Spokane, I had no idea he was even coming, and I'm on deck and he's like, hey Mike, let's get a hit. And I turn around, it's my dad.
And I was looking for some empty seats behind his dugout, and sure enough, I eyeballed one. Michael was on deck. I was able to holler at him, "Come on, Miller, get a hit!" And then he saw me, and it didn't have a whole lot of impact on his at bat, but nonetheless, it was just fun to be there.
But that moment was rare. His family doesn't get to see him playing this game the way they did growing up, and that's tough. He's a triplet and very close with his entire family. So for Michael, moving 2,000 miles away from the comforts of home can take its toll. How do you live life being so far away from what seems like a very tight-knit family?
I don't know. It's rough. You definitely get homesick, especially. Half the year you're gone, and then when you're back there in school or they're doing something else, so you hardly still get to see them.
To see Michael since he was 4 years old playing baseball, to bring it up to this level, has just been a dream come true.
But Michael didn't get what he expected when he came to Eugene. Where some might think it's all about baseball, it turned out to be more for this young ball player.
It was right here, and there's a couple hundred people here.
Sitting in front of hundreds of the same fans that watch him play on a daily basis, Michael was a featured speaker at the M's Fellowship Night, an event to celebrate faith and athletics, and the first time he ever spoke in front of a large crowd.
Baseball, you fail more than you succeed, So, if you get out, it's just, it's kind of expected. But if you get a hit, you're the hero. Well, here it's just like you answer questions and people kind of expect you already had the right answer for it. And you're kind of like, you don't want to let anyone down and not having the right answer. I feel like that's a lot different than like disappointing someone on the baseball field than disappointing someone out here.
As Michael is finding out, he and many other young teammates will take a crack at baseball stardom and stumble upon life's lessons as they go. For KEZI 9 Sports, I'm Mike Skow.